Hey guys, Heidi from Dogmanship Training. I'm just coming to you today with another training tip. This one is around how to leave your dogs at home without creating stress around that moment of departure. So one of the things that is really common is that people make a really big deal of their dogs when they're saying goodbye to them. And it's so tempting to do because obviously we all love our dogs. We want to say goodbye and be back soon and I'll see you soon and it's all going to be okay and mummy will be home soon. But when we do that, it creates a lot of emotion and we kind of rev the dog up and we make them sort of excited and we start getting that energy flowing in them. And then we go, okay, bye. And we walk out. So what we've done is hype the dog up and then just gone, okay, see ya. So they're already at a level of energy that is quite high. So what you want to do is make that goodbye a non-event. You don't even need to say goodbye. Like I always, as I walk out, I'm like, see you guys, but like if I don't, it's no big deal. And I'm doing that not because I don't want to say goodbye to my dogs, but I'm doing it on purpose to make it a real non-event when I go and show that I am not worried, I'm okay. Because if I'm showing in other areas of that my dog's life that I'm the leader, if I'm doing that, that can then tell them that it's all going to be okay. So making sure when you leave, you're not setting up all these triggers that tell your dog something is about to happen. There's a big thing's going to come now. So do your normal thing that you would do, but you don't have to make a big deal. Now, what you can do is like half an hour before you leave, go outside and play with your dog. And, that's when you get the energy up, rev them up, play tug, do all of that. But then leave them out where they're going to be when you're not there and let them chill out before you leave. And then when you leave, you just get your stuff and you go. You don't have to make a big deal out of it. So you've really spent that quality time with them. You've shown them that you love them, but now it's time to go. And it's a non-event, okay? One other thing that I see people do is create accidental triggers that they think are something positive. So one of those things might be they leave their dogs with like a Kong or a bone or, a puzzle toy, something to keep them entertained while they're gone. And don't get me wrong, those things are brilliant. That's excellent. But if the only time you give them to your dog is when you leave, they're going to associate those things coming with you leaving. Okay, so it can be a bit of a trigger. So doesn't mean don't give it to them, but do it randomly. Sometimes do, sometimes don't. Sometimes give it when you're home, sometimes give it when you're out. So it's not a trigger that says, when I get this, my family is leaving. Okay? Now, the other thing that you want to do is, for example, when I'm out, my dog's outside. Now, of course, they've got a nice warm bed, they've got shelter, they've got water, they've got shade, they've got all of the things that they need, but they're not given access to the house. Now, that means that when I am home, sometimes they're still outside. Because what I'm teaching them is that going outside or being in that area, wherever it is that you put your dogs when you're not home, is not necessarily a trigger for me leaving. So they will spend time outside while I'm inside at home, and then I'll bring them in and then they can go out and it's in and out, but they're spending time on their own by themselves without any interaction from me while I am here. Because that's going to teach them that being out there isn't necessarily a trigger for me leaving, but it's also nothing to worry about. I'm here and it's all good and everything's okay. What that means too is that if you are going through the training process of teaching your dog not to bark while you're away or bang at the door or chew things or whatever, it gives you a simulated experience of what that's going to be like for them so that you can potentially train them and catch them doing those behaviors and show them what they can and can't do. So that's a really important thing to remember. So if your dog, especially if you've got a puppy, because we can shape this from really early on, but if your dog is showing any issues with separation or anxiety or stress while you're away, one of the best things you can do is try and make that event of you leaving as nonchalant as possible. You just want it to be, okay, bye, and out you go. No, nothing happens in that time that triggers it, that brings up the excitement levels, that brings up their energy levels. It is just all calm and casual as if, I'm going, no big deal, whatever, I'll see you soon. Like it's nothing. It's water off a duck's back. Okay, so I hope that helps somebody out there today. Please let me know if you have any questions. If you have missed any of these training tips, they come out every Thursday, and you can go and watch them on my YouTube channel, which is just Dogmanship Training, and that way you can binge watch all of the previous ones as well. As always, if you have any questions, let me know, and feel free to also check out the free mini course at dogmanshiptraining.com/course. Cool. Thanks, guys. Bye.